Okay, so I'm out here in front of the 2E Pindo Palm property. This is the front of it. There's nobody here right now, so they have the shutters down. I'm gonna go through the inside first and then we'll walk around the outside. You can see the carport looks in pretty good shape. And then back there is the room with the green carpet. We'll go in there from the inside. All vinyl, soffit, and fascia. That's a good thing. Okay, so stepping inside here, as you know, it's definitely dated, but it seems like it's been, decently well maintained. Older carpet. Windows are aluminum frame throughout from what I've seen. So, they're definitely older, but again, they look to be in decent shape, just older aluminum frame windows, So here's the living room. Like you said, it is definitely a little narrow. As you'll see, it's not a huge place, but I'll get those measurements for you of the living room and the kitchen and send those to you in a text separately. Again, window, aluminum frame that's looking out to the carport. Okay, so this is the living room space. I'm just gonna circle it back around here so you can see. Again, it's a little dark because they have those shutters down, but I think it would get pretty good natural light without those down. Next here is the dining room area. Again, they have, like they do in most of these built-in little cabinet space, little hutch, some drawers. That could be taken out and you could get a, couple extra feet of space there. And then this little divider wall here too could be taken out to kind of open it up a little bit more. But, they have a decent sized table that they fit here. Doesn't feel too overcrowded. And carpet in here too. And then kitchen area. So over here along this wall, they have a closet pantry. It goes back a little bit this way. Not too big, but it's got some shelving in there. Got some different shelves on the door here. Okay, so the kitchen, as you can see, they have a little eating space right here, built into the wall, and a cabinet above it. And then cabinets, you got your range, microwaves on the counter, sink with the window looking out back. Again, aluminum frame window. Kind of nice, you got some space in between you and the rear neighbor there. Dishwasher and refrigerator. So, my thought with this space, because there's not a ton you can do as far as making the space itself larger. As you can see, you're kind of limited to working with this space. What I think possibly could be done is taking out this eating area and the cabinet above, because that kind of makes it feel a little more cramped. So if you were redoing, the kitchen, getting rid of this, I think would help make the space feel a little more open and maybe give you a little more flexibility as far as some additional countertop space or moving some appliances around potentially. That's kind of what I would think would be the best option for this space here in the kitchen. But again, you know, it is not an overly huge space, and you're kind of limited to what you can do because of, you know, the walls that it fits within. But again, I mean, it looks well maintained. I mean, they obviously come down and they're here, and you know, they live here, so it's in good condition, but it's just dated for sure, as you can see. And they have this peel and stick flooring here. Okay, so then I'm going to give you a little frame of reference. This door here is between the dining room and the kitchen. So this leads out to the little Florida room. Green carpet. As you can see, it's definitely seen better days. It's pretty beat up. The windows out here are this rubber. I'm not sure if you guys have seen these before at the other ones we looked at, but it's kind of like a rubbery film type of deal. And there's screens on the other side of it, so they can be opened up to just the screens, but you know, they're aluminum frame and older for sure. But again, I mean, it's decent shape. It's not totally horrible, but it would definitely need some love out here for sure. Okay, and then just like a lot of the other ones we saw back here, you have your washer and dryer, as well as some storage. I would say it's probably about 5 to 6 feet from here to the back wall, and then maybe 8 or so feet from wall to wall here. So they have a stackable washer and dryer, which does convey with the property. And some shelves and stuff for storage over here. Window. Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna go back into the house and we're gonna look at the bedrooms and bathrooms. Stepping back up here. Okay. Again, just to give you a reference point where we're at. Coming down this hallway. So this is nice and open here. It's not just like a doorway, it's kind of a big wide opening. And I'm gonna take a left. And first we got the hall bath here. Vanity, again, it's probably original to when it was built. Looks like it's in decent shape though. Again, you'd probably want to redo it. Tile flooring in here. They have the water off, it looks like, currently. This window, aluminum frame. They have some storage, nice deep storage that goes pretty far back there. And then they have the tub shower combo. Definitely would need to be recaulked probably. You know, I'm sure you'd probably want to redo it, but again, it looks like it's definitely usable, you know. Shower head's older. Nice big mirror. Okay. I'm going to go to my right, leaving the bathroom. So we have the bedroom here. Also, I just want to show you this. This is the access panel for the back of the tub to access the plumbing there. Okay, so going into this bedroom, This is at the front of the house. So as you can see, the carpet changes. So we have a different type of carpet in here. They've got 2 twin beds and a little nightstand in between them in here. Window, again, they've got the shutter down. This is the front window. You got 2 windows there, and your closet. Built-in wall closet. Pretty good sized bedroom. And same paneling on the walls that they have pretty much throughout this entire place. Okay, and I am walking straight across the hallway to the master. And as you can see, it's definitely a pretty good sized space. I'd say that's a king bed from the looks of it. And then they have this built-in kind of dresser drawers here that spans the entire length of the room up against this back window. Okay. Closet, electrical panels in the closet. That can close. It's got a little door here for that. Okay. All right, and then over here we have the bathroom. Single sink vanity, toilet, you got a window here, and your shower. Again, I mean, it looks in decent shape. I would say it's, you know, livable, but it's dated. Again, it's the kind of main theme, it seems like, throughout this place. Okay, that's your bathroom. Wallpaper. Okay, so that is it for the inside. I am going to now walk the perimeter and check everything out, including the age of AC and all that good stuff. So let's do that. And the mailbox there. This little front garden bed, which currently just has rocks in it. So the exterior itself looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't see anything so far that would be a cause of concern. They've got gutters that lead down into a French drain system, which is nice. I've got a couple of them. So it looks like the exterior's in good shape. It looks like the siding is relatively new. And you're built up, which is good. Yeah, I mean, the outside looks pretty tight. Okay, here's the back. And that right there is the back of that storage closet with the washer and dryer. And that window's the window in the kitchen. Okay, so you got your AC here, which from the looks of it is probably going to be hard to tell the age because the sticker's so faded. but that's certainly a question I can ask the agent, listing agent. But you know, it's definitely not brand new, so something to keep in mind. Okay, got a little pavered small little area here off the back. And then this side, and they have some rock landscaping, gutter, French drain. And this is the little Florida room porch area and the carport. So that's it for this one. I'm gonna get some measurements so I can send those to you. But overall, I mean, it's I'm kind of surprised. It's a nice place. It's just dated. Like, it looks pretty well maintained. The outside looks in great shape. You know, it would just need some love and some remodeling on the inside. But it's a cute little place for sure. So I'm gonna get these measurements and then I'm gonna head off to the second one.